The number to call is 470-718-9675 on WhatsApp or 770-323-1111. Caribbean International Shipping, the only way to send your stuff to the islands. Lawrence Prescott Photography. I'm smiling, I'm laughing because, God, I know what I'm talking about. Lawrence Prescott Photography. That's the only person you need to call when you're ready to take your pictures. You want those pictures to come out right. You want those pictures to last forever. You want your best picture taken? Lawrence Prescott Photography. He does private events, in studio also, and outdoor photography if you need. Photography is what Lawrence Prescott does, and he's really good at it. Trust me. And also, when you want to get that video done, any type of videography production, he got you. He does short films, movies, any type of videos as well. Lawrence Prescott got you at anything that you really need. So make sure you give him a call. His phone number, and I'm going to say it slow for you, it's 404-218-1234. Did you get that? 404-218-1234. Lawrence Prescott Photography. Yo, my brethren, big up.
You're looking for a home? You're looking for land? Look no further. Elite Realty Dominica got you covered. Whether it's to buy a home or build a home or just an investment property, contact Nicole London at 888-860-2366. That's 888-860-2366. Or you can log on to DominicaEliteRealty.com for all your inquiries and questions. Elite Realty Dominica, where exquisite living is defined by nature.
This is DJ Silent.
Heat me up. Only you alone can put fire back in the soul. Heat me up. And they're telling me I should leave that fire alone. Well, the more they tell me, the more I hold in your clothes. I could never let you go. Miss how she live. Girl, I coming home, I will see you again. All day through the night, I'm dreaming. Yeah. Miss how she live. Way you turn it up, make it smooth, my darling. When outside is pouring rain, put that butt on the fire. Make the thing get your fire. All on the ground, all over the ground, without what's on the fire. It's a crocodile. When I'm feeling under the weather, you just make me feel sweet. Ice the cocoa tea, use the sugar, and together we are complete, darling. Heat me up. Only you alone can put fire back in the soul. Heat me up. And they're telling me I should leave that fire alone.
All right. Check, massive. Welcome back to Unplugged with Rebel Mass featuring DJ Silent. And today's show is jam-packed as we, prepare to close out 2024. We are going to be speaking with the singer, songwriter, and Grammy-nominated engineer, and he goes by the name of Third. So we are just waiting for him to arrive to the studio, and we are going to have a live interview. I'm super excited about that. But Silent, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you?
I'm well.
Right. I can't hear you. You got it?
Check.
All
yes.
right. We rocking.
Yes, I am well. I'm well. Been busy.
Same.
I've been busy.
Same. But listen, before you got here, I was talking to Candy because I'm just like, there are so many hot topics to talk about. First of all, this is probably like a couple weeks old, but the community was buzzing over Vibes Cartel being booked for an event in Trinidad, Carnival Friday. And the masses are just not happy about that at all. Like, some people are just like, we're one Caribbean, it's all love. And then the other half is just like, this is not, a part of Trinidad Carnival or should be. So I just want to know what your thoughts on that. You think it's okay that Vibes Cartel is booked for an event in Trinidad for Carnival? Candy says no, y'all. So no.
I don't know. I mean,
some people are kind of indifferent to it. They're just like, well, I mean, it's okay.
For me, I think it's okay. I mean, like, cause if you look at it, like now, Jamaica is like, getting more and more into like carnival.
They're about 6-7 years in. Might be off by 1 year, but yes, it's picking up steam. It is.
And don't Vibes Cartel have a couple of soca songs with collabs or something like that?
Now listen, I've seen him, in photo ops with, some of Trinidad's leading, soca artists. So I think it's safe to say we might, can expect some collaborations. But I mean, overall, I think it's just going to be interesting, how that plays out in Trinidad. Yeah. And I was just curious, was he not booked for Jamaica Carnival, or is he going to be booked for Jamaica Carnival? I just felt like that probably would have been more fitting.
We'll see.
Right.
But I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, maybe people might think because of the time, because carnival is all about, soca.
It is. It's all about calypso and soca. Where does dance hall fit into that? Like, that kind of...
It can fit because...
how?
Because kind of like, Dominica. So Dominica have like the World Creole Music Festival every year.
Right.
But... And during that festival time, and especially during the World Creole Music Festival, we have artists from Jamaica, not just
right, from everywhere, right?
Yeah, so I can see it happening, but
here's the thing: like, I hear what you're saying about the Creole Music Festival, but we are talking about Trinidad Carnival. Trinidad is the Mecca, like it is the heart of hearts.
You know what?
And I understand both sides of the coin, but at the end of the day, I want to keep it just soca and calypso. Come on, we get to hear dancehall, Afrobeat, all other genres all year round. Carnival is the time for us to hone in on those traditions and kind of keep that going.
It can happen. It can happen. Kind of like here, like how and I do think he gonna pull a crowd. Kind of like here.
Of course. People are gonna come out.
Yeah, like kind of like here, like how they were telling Jeffrey about like, yo, it's Atlanta Carnival, like, and saying, why you doing the whole Sizzler concert? And it happened, and
Interesting. So, we shall see. But I'm definitely, I'm not one to stop anybody's bag. He's newly free. So, he's trying to, accumulate the coin. I get it. But
the timing might be wrong. The time might be...
Could you go to Trinidad, maybe Burrow Day or something?
Probably,
like, why Carnival time?
And I think like, yes, they're gonna get a lot of people, but
right.
If they do it like another time, they probably will get more people.
So we shall see.
Especially if there's like other like soca events going on, yeah. So
interesting. But see, that's something that we were also talking about too, because there's an event tonight, Rejuvenate. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
And it's Machel and Alkaline, and I just thought that was such an interesting pairing. Like, I feel like it's not an agenda that's being pushed, but the collaboration of soca and kind of dance hall, like it's making its reemergence again.
But that's been going on for a while, and they're doing that a lot. Like now you see a lot of flyers that say, "Oh, soca versus dancehall, versus soca," stuff like that. So
very true. And again, though, I just think something interesting when people, are just like, Rebel, da-da-da-da. I'm just like, listen, I grew up on dancehall. So, like, when we used to go to parties and events, like 15, 16, 17, 18, they would start fests or events with dancehall and end with soca. Like, we would get maybe one or two songs. So it's very interesting, the transition and whatnot. But another hot topic, friend. You been hip and paying attention to what's going on social media? Listen, I don't even know where to start. Pap and Remy Ma.
Oh. Actually, I was reading, so day before yesterday, I read somebody posted like a screenshot of what Pap was saying about, like why he knocked dude out, or why shot the line, why shot this. And then yesterday, what's her name? The chick, my neck, my back. What's her name?
Kaya.
Kaya.
We know we're hit.
So Kaya put out a statement saying about like the truth is coming out, how you know, he, I guess, did dirt first, you know, like he was always stepping out, and she was the one that was kind of like, you know, I guess just taking it, you know, keeping everything, you know, hidden. But she's tired, so she stepped out now. So now that she stepped out, now it's like a big thing.
It's just very interesting how, you know, these things get aired to the public. It's just like we didn't know these details. Like, that's just my thoughts. Like, we just really didn't need to know. And now that it is, you know, out and about, you know, we are going to talk about it. But I think it's crazy. I do both sides. Like, why are you airing?
Well, that's the
Why are you airing this out for all of us to know, to chime in on? Like,
it comes with
their celebrity.
Yeah,
right. I get that part.
So you can understand, like, you know, as a celebrity, you know what I'm saying, is like you can't just put certain stuff out there and don't put certain stuff out there. It's like, you know, you want to put
True.
like, cause like you're a celebrity, so now it's like, you know, you in the limelight, so it's like everything you do now is gonna be aired out,
scrutinized.
So it don't matter if you try to, like, you know, hide it or play it off. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's gonna be bigger than just like little me doing something like, oh, silent okay. But then with you, it's like, you know, it's on TMZ.
It's on everything. Shade Room, everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? World Hip Hop.
I mean, so you just think they should just address it and just continue on?
Who, them?
Yeah.
Well, my 2 cents, I mean...
I'm curious. What's your thoughts?
So, my thought is, like, you know, if you guys, you know, can't find no common ground, or you guys, you know, it's like not trying to, like, you know, work it out, then, you know, just leave. You know, you go your way, you go your way.
Right, that
and
part.
Just leave it like that. But it's like, everybody, you know, I guess people pride and ego is like, they have to say something, they have to say
that
something.
part.
So, yeah, all is gonna need to be said, man. It's like, okay, I did this, you did that, alright, now let's meet in the middle and, you know, see what we can do. Okay, you know, this can't work out, alright, cool, and I go my way, you go my way, and we keep it cordial, because at the end of the day, there's children involved.
Right, that part.
Yeah.
And people, you know, screenshot, and we live in the society where they're going to end up possibly seeing, you know, what has transpired between, you know, their parents and whatnot. But they were just such a dope couple. Like, when they were together in the happier times, they were always pushing, you know, that black love. Yeah. So it is, you know, a little just disappointing to see them kind of go out like this. Like, I guess that's my thing. Like, people break up, people grow apart, you go through things. You know, real life happens. Life is lifing. But I just feel like to air it in this manner, it looks crazy. It looks childish. And there's just so much going on in the world, and this is what we choose to, you know, kind of have to focus on or see. It's wild. A little bit wild to me, but yeah, very interesting place. Very, very interesting. But we are still waiting for the artist to pull up to the studio. Did you want to go ahead and play some of the music by Third while we wait for him to pull up to the studio? All right.
Fire back in the soul, heat me up. And they're telling me I should lead a fire.
Listen, wait. Before you go,
well, the more they tell
this
me, the more
has made like 1 million like streams. He is going viral for this cocoa tea. Like, Kess is the groovy king.
I thought Take That and Banger was the song.
Listen to me. I cannot. Silent, listen to me. When he was here, what was it, last week? Listen. This song right here is madness. Shucks. Let's go with The Night and Day. Let's go with his single, his newest single. Excited. So after the song, no, play the remix, and then after the song, we'll bring him. What'd you say? Yeah, I just listened to that today too. He's got some really great collaborations.
But before they tell me sing more, I open the clothes. I could never let you go. That's all she let. Fix that. I feel drunk on the drink that drunk when you feel like I drink my life away. Can I be drinking like a day? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Feel like I drink my life away. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Can I be drinking like a day? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Feel like I drink my life away.
Hello, 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 hello.
Joke at the baddest. Yo, Naila, you know hot. Girl, man, never know we got fix that. I feel drunk on the drink that drunk. Feel like I drink my life away. Can I be drinking like a day? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Feel like I drink my life away. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
This one is called Night Sunday.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Remix. Dirty. Nalia Blackman. I like Nalia, but yeah.
I know something, but we pull up, we drinking from night to the morning. Rock every system, like on the garden, but everybody. Oh, I got the place, sleeping, music and the place, singing. I feel like I live my life away.
Tribal Mass featuring DJ Silent. And we are in the studio with Dirt.
Yes. Big up by yourself. Thank you for having me.
Yes, it is a pleasure. And listen, you are a singer, songwriter, Grammy-nominated engineer.
Yes.
How does that feel to just house and harness so much creativity and talent?
Honestly, it's definitely a blessing. I do feel like God put me here for a purpose. A lot of, especially now, I feel like I'm really fulfilling that. Not just with the artistry, but a lot of the labels that you called. I'm doing a lot more of it now, and I'm doing it, kind of helping others. And I'm no good without I'm as good as the people around me. So the fact that I have such great people around me and such talented people around me, they're able to make me better, and then I'm able to do the purpose that I'm set here to do. So, right now is a very blessed time. I'm very excited about everything that's going on. I'm ready to do more. So it's like, sometimes people get tired, but we've been going all year, and what's crazy is I talk to my brother all the time, like, yo, we just traveled for a whole year, and carnival, and he's like, yo, we got to do this all next year again. So, it's definitely a road that we're ready to take and follow, and we're just excited about everything.
As you should be. And we were just talking, to our viewers and listeners. You hail from St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Big up the Virgin Islands.
Okay.
We had a VI event last night, so it was really, really good to see a lot of the Virgin Islanders outside.
I wanted to go to that. I know, Unruly, and it was the VI link-up, basically.
Sagittarius Bash, man. It was a good time.
Nice.
It was my brothers, Dre, big up Dre Say, and DJ Unruly. They definitely show so much love for the kid. For how long I recently moved back home, I was up here for about 10 years. I have
You left us.
It's crazy. I have Atlanta all on my hands, tattoos and everything. So this is kind of like second home, and to bring me back to the second home for like my first event in 5 years, it was definitely a blessing. So definitely big up them, and big up the whole VI Atlanta massive.
Yes, because y'all are large.
We are large
here.
for sure.
Yes.
I feel like I've been here since 2014, so I definitely seen the growth in it. And,
Absolutely.
I feel like now we're showing more of a presence.
I
for
agree.
a small island, is a big presence. So sometimes people don't know how to feel about it, but we in the place now.
Facts.
We are around the place. We in the industry. We doing our thing everywhere. So big up the Virgin Islands and St. Thomas and Croix, St. John. Big up the VI too.
Yes, love. So how has the culture of St. Thomas influenced you musically?
So one thing that makes the Virgin Islands such a different place from everywhere, what I like to say different from everywhere else, is we're just a melting pot of different cultures. We literally have, the Haitians, you have the Dominicans, you have the Down Island Dominicans, St. Lucians, all kind of moving and coming to the Virgin Islands from before I was even born.
Wow.
Like, to be honest, they've said they're really and truly a part of so much of our culture. Like, it's not like we could shun them out or be like, nah, that ain't us. Nah, that is us. And, of course, we have the American culture because we are the U.S. Virgin Islands, so we have a lot of that influence. So I personally feel like just growing up from being the culture, what we have, I've been able to just tap into everything. I know everything. I've been able to see so much different music. Like, I've known about Boy Young for years. And it just might have not been that popular, but it's been around. It's a small island song, and we have so much. Issa Bantam been coming to the Virgin Islands for over 20 years. And people just don't know, and and that's like been a main hub. Like, St. the Virgin Islands is a main hub for like Dominican artists, and people just because it's such a big thing now, everybody's starting to get, but it's been around, just like how the Bram Drive, whatever Virgin Islanders want to call it, that's been around for a long time too, and I just feel like it's a mixing and a melting pot of everything, so I'm definitely blessed to have that as my culture.
I definitely can appreciate what you said, and I want to say I experienced something similar like that when I go to St. Martin all the time. It literally is such a melting pot, and we're from everywhere.
It's so beautiful. It's I like to call it a melting pot because they have Europeans that come in now.
The Netherlands,
and it's like a whole different part of the world down there, So it's actually really cool going to those places too, because it's like I've never been.
Anguilla.
I went to Anguilla Well, I was like, yo, this is like mini St. Thomas.
Listen, it is heaven there.
It's
the beautiful.
beautiful, and the people are so nice. They have such good customer service. Like they treated me, to be honest, like I felt like I was probably the biggest artist in the Caribbean when I was down there.
The hospitality,
it was crazy. It was amazing. I love down there for real.
As you should. Me too. But you are regarded as one of the Virgin Islands' premier sound engineers, and I gotta big you up. We're gonna toot the horns because you have worked with artists such as Busta Rhymes, Jennifer Lopez, Ludacris,
yes,
Andre 3000,
yes,
and then your collaborations include Nyla Blackman, Pumpa, Just Jay, okay, Travis World,
man,
Deli Benga, Jukar,
definitely
and
the names.
one of my favorites, newcomer Star Martin.
Oh, man, yes.
I love just where you're going musically, the collaborations. What, share with us what these musical collaborations and experiences mean to you.
So, a perfect way to say it is, when you meet these new artists, everybody has a different vibe. Everybody has a different thing. And I just remember, especially in my beginning career, so a lot of the Ludacris's, and that was when I was young. So, like, I'm looking up to these guys like, oh my God, these are the people I've seen on TV my whole life. These are the superstars. And then, you work your way down, just like Star Martin. Star Martin's a close friend of mine. Might not be as big as Ludacris in this, but sometimes, that's where being a creative and finding the right creatives to work with, that's where the fun comes from. And it's like, just as fun as it is working with those bigger artists, it's just, down to the little ones, it's just as fun there too. Especially with like Nyla, I've been able to grow a relationship with Nyla.
Nice.
And that's like definitely like close friend. The whole team is like family now.
She's a favorite.
She's bringing me down to Trinidad in January.
Yes.
I'm staying with them. Like we're rolling, we're ramping. So I think beyond the music and creating is just finding good people and creating a relationship with these people and being able to network with them and do certain things, that lasts longer than music will ever have. So
Agreed.
Being able to like have those relationships and keep growing them, so I'm very blessed to be able in the positions I was then to who I'm working with now. It's actually, I feel more blessed.
Listen, as you should be. And, you speaking of Nyla Blackman, you have the newest single, Night and Day, and it's a remix featuring Nyla.
Yes.
And then you have Lil Secret featuring Star Martin, which is circulating and generating buzz in the Caribbean as well as here.
Yeah.
What's the inspiration, behind these tracks, and what was it like working alongside Star?
I'll just tell you exactly what happened. I saw Star at a local bar. She came home for, I want to believe it was, something was going on, so she was home. She saw me. She's like, yo, I want to do a song. I know you're doing soca now. Let's do a song together.
Nice.
And I was like, you want to go now? The studio's open because I just opened up a studio back home, and I'm just like, yo, when anybody wants to do that, I am super excited. I'm like, yo, let's go to my spot. We could produce it right there. We could write it right there. Everything. And Star literally came back to the studio. My friends were already there making beats. I said, yo, we got to do this. My guy Jordan, that lives here, made the beat in 15 minutes. My other friend, who's a writer who wrote Night and Day with me, A+, he was there as well. So I actually started writing a pre, and he started writing the hook, and we just had basically the whole song done. And then Star left, came back the very next day. We wrote the verse with her, and the song was done within like maybe, I want to say, less than 24 hours.
Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, so it's just like getting it done, and for me it's like, yo, we created something special, and we have a video out now, everything. So I was just also in that moment I wanted to show like, yo, we could do these things on a regular. I just feel like collaborating more, especially Virgin Islands artists collaborating. We don't see that. And I really hope one day we'll be able to do a lot more of these collaborations and push the culture further. And it's literally that easy. It's not something that people need to overthink. It's not something, because music is vibes. I literally had Rio, Okay Boom. I know Rio from Dominica. I had him. I had Trilogy. I had Trilogy in the building, and then Nice. All of them in the building. They came through to the studio, and we created a song, shot a music video, mixed, mastered it, and released it within 11 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, and the song, I think it's at like, what, 50,000?
Oh, charting. Okay.
Yeah, without you, yeah. You know that I can make it without you. You play with my love is true.
Tunes, okay. Mr. Dominica himself.
I'm telling
over
you,
there.
like, what's crazy is that song, as we dropped the song, it like like when I take off, somebody said to me, it was like, yo, is this you? I was like, is this me? I was like, man, the crazy thing is because they move so fast. Like, for me, it's like, maybe they're going to get a video, they're going to get a song, they're going to try maybe get like a plan. Nah. Yo, we putting this out. Are you ready? We are ready.
Just go.
They woke me up the next day after leaving the studio at 4 in the morning. They woke me up at 9 and they were like, yo, we outside, bro. I was like, outside where? What do you mean? And then man wake me up again and they're like, all right, we just got to fix a couple things. I'm like, yo, bro, I just went to sleep.
And they was like, no.
They were like, nah, And then night and day, just real quick on that, I went on the Uber Soca last year, 2023. I spent my money, $2,600. You know, I'm gonna say
was it worth it?
Man, I got the baddest room on the cruise. With my brother. I was on the 10th floor watching the back balcony, like, and we up all day, all night partying. And you know, to be honest, we's the Fed brothers. Right? Like, that's what we like to call each other, and we the really Fed for real. And I had the most amazing time. And mind you, I've been doing R&B, dancehall music for like, I call it RCMB. I'm not gonna call it R&B dancehall. I call it RCMB, which is Rhythm, Caribbean, and Blues. And I've been doing that for years. And then when I went on this soca cruise, it brought back everything that as like from a child, and like being able to fed and have fun with your friends, and like don't get me wrong, it's different parties and different strokes for different folks, but like for me, like just the happy energy and being able to bounce and have fun with your people, like you don't find that much places.
Right.
And I found that on the Uba Soga cruise, and there was this one song called Brain Freeze, and the first time I heard it was on the Avenue on the cruise, and I kind of went clear. I went sick. Like, I never heard a song like this crazy from the just the melodies and how he's spitting, kind of rapping. I was just like, yo, this is an amazing song. And I kind of see how people reacted, and that was one thing I saw, people reacting to music for the first time in a long time on this cruise. So I literally got home, and 2 days later, I'll never forget, I got a guitar from my friend left a guitar on the computer, just a plain guitar. And I was just like, yo, let me just mess around with this, see what it was. And normally I'll go like R&B with stuff, but I just started singing like, I feel like I did today, can we drinking night time? I'll never forget the first take. I still have the first take. I said, can we drinking night and day? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. My partner was sleeping. He wake up and say, that is it. What are you doing? What is this? He's doing soca now, and he kind of laugh, and we write the verse, and we write the hook, and I called Joker, who produced the song, and then that's my brother. We put the song together. He's playing at a bar, mixing, so I must have called him like 30 times. As he called me like as he was finished 3 o'clock in the morning. He's like, well, bro, are you good? I'm like, no, I'm amazing. We have a song. You need to come to the studio now. And he came to the studio now, and I was still working on the vocals, doing stuff, trying to figure out like what's the best thing. And like, while I was sitting here recording, he was in the corner producing. So I sent him the vocals. So he had his headphones on, going in crazy, and it must have taken us maybe like a good 4 days to kind of finish the whole record. Just fixing certain things. But let me tell you something. When I finished it, after that 4 days, I knew what I had. I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing. This is the only thing I move cocky on. I knew what I had at that moment. Like, I knew what. Cause remember, I just came off a cruise, and I knew what people were moving to. What like a drinking song for carnival. That if you don't do soca and you want to do soca and you want to get in, just do a drinking song. I literally just drop another drinking song called Another Drinking Song, just because. No, it's called Another Rum Song. Why? Because it's just like, yo, that's what we do, man. Caribbean people, we love to party, we love to drink. Now back to night and day, it started going. The first time I met Nyla was literally 3 days after I dropped Night and Day. Wow. And I told her, I didn't tell her, I was talking to the manager and Anson. I was like, yo, bro, I got a song that really like kind of busting the place. Busting the place. Like, you should maybe hear it and check it out. He heard it and was like, oh, why? this is actually something.
Okay.
What you're doing? I told him I was thinking of putting voice on it. I already contacted Voice. He said, cool, I would love to do the remix. But he was just kind of taking a long time. He's a busy guy. He's a promoter and all. And I kind of understand, I'm an artist as well. So I kind of see certain things. And at that time, I was getting really close with Nyla. And Nyla at the time now is like, yo, this song Bad Boy. And for me, that energy wasn't there the first time. So now that she's like, yo, I really believe in the song. I really want to do something. I really would love to do this song with you. So Miami Carnival now, I brought my stuff from St. Thomas, recording everything. Literally, my whole bag on my back, went down to the Uber, the Airbnb, and we recorded Night and Day, the remix. Written by me, my brother A+, and So High. And then... yeah, the rest was history after that.
Musical history.
Yeah, Night and Day remix, Nyla Black one out now, guys. Y'all go stream that, go listen to that,
Definitely on my playlist, and I like how you didn't kind of like you did. You categorize, the type of music that you make, and I really like that because you can hear all of that in the music as well. Like I can hear all of those elements, and I want to take it back just a little bit. Can we go to 2016, 2017?
Yes, we can.
So you were nominated for a Grammy for your work alongside Music Soul Child.
Yes, Life on Earth. I think that was the first project.
Listen,
I got nominated.
What was that experience like? Because that's one of my favorite just R&B artists. He's phenomenal.
Literally, I think at that time, being a kid, I didn't really know.
How old were you?
I was 20, 21.
Ooh, fresh out.
I was fresh. I was really, really fresh. And, I kind of caught on to certain things quicker than a lot of others, especially at that age. So I was able to kind of work with, he's an older cat. And, a lot of people, especially older cats, don't tolerate certain young people's stuff, and for me, I was able to kind of go in there as an engineer and just kind of do work. It was crazy. I really didn't know who I was working with for like 6 months.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and then he went on tour. He was going on tour, and we had to do background vocals for like the tour stuff. And he went in the booth and he just started. The beat came on, and all I heard was, "It would be fly if you my B-U-T-D-Y," and I was like, "That's you, bro!" Bro! I stopped the song. He's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Yo, bro, that's you!" For 6 months, I didn't know who you was, bro. I know who you are, bro. And that's the thing. We were really cool at that moment. So, he's taking me out to dinner. I'm part of around family functions and those type of stuff. So for me is when that might sound crazy, but that was my boy. I'm like, yo, bro, I've been moving I don't know who you are, bro. I know who you are, my guy. I love your music.
I am tickled.
Yeah, so that and he's an amazing, amazing artist. Just like how he does. He's an engineer as well. So when I tell you he taught me a lot of stuff to get me to where I am today, I definitely thank him for a lot of being able to maneuver. And what I must say is there's a different time. He and a lot of the older cats that used to come around, man, they were so educational. They educated me so much. It's crazy. And maybe I'm just not in the rooms anymore, but I really appreciate and respected those times in my life because it's I was able to learn so much from older OGs. And I feel Pressure Bus Pipe, beyond the music, that guy has influenced me in so much ways that made me the person I am today. Just beyond music. I used to be kind of just all over the place, wild, and he was able to kind of settle me down, learn how to talk to people, and kind of just respect certain things and be humble about everything, So for me, it's I really look at him as just one of my OGs, man, and just not, even though he's a world famous reggae superstar, he's showed me more than just music. He's been able to really be a mentor, like I said, an older brother. So just learning from people like that, the older OGs, I really appreciate them for educating. So I try to do that with the younger ones coming up too. So, I have people that come to the studio, I teach them how to engineer, I show them basically the ropes of what it is that they need to do to win. Because I just want to, really and truly, we all want to win. So at the end of the day, it just doesn't make sense to fight it.
Absolutely.
Listen, I feel like you're destined for even more phenomenal and great things. Just the foundation that you have for you. You're extremely sensible. Thank you, Jesus. Okay? You just know, this artist is it's a lot of fluff. It's just a lot of things that can throw you off, your path and your journey. And you are just so focused, but you just have, a very dope demeanor, and I'm rooting for you.
I have great friends. That
Yes,
really
that's
stay back.
important.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to the village. Okay, shout out to the village.
Yeah, I have people that literally calmly, and it's like, I made it a point, and that's one thing I really love my friends about. You tell them something to where it's like, yo, I told them always keep me humble, always keep me grounded. Don't make me feel that like I's big. It's always gonna be the same guy. So the thing is, they keep me right where I need to be. You know, whenever I feel low, whenever I feel like I'm lost in a lost place, they bring me right back where I need to be. So it's just having the right people around all the time. And I just blessed to kind of have the same friends for God knows how long, and they're still here, you know?
I love it. So, as 2024 is rapidly coming to a close, everyone.
That was too fast.
Listen, what can fans and new listeners look forward to from you in 2025?
Music. Like, to be honest, I personally feel like I dropped the album in the beginning for Carnival, for St. Thomas Carnival, but I think the only thing worked off of that was Night and Day. It's hard to push an album, guys. To the young artists upcoming, you know, it's hard to push an album. So I definitely tried to push singles. When I started pushing singles, everything started to work.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. I was able to focus on one thing and one thing only. And when you're able to focus, I kind of push. So saying that, I do live in the studio, so I have a bunch of songs. And I personally feel like just planning out the right ways and just pushing one out and by the next. And I kind of got TikTok rolling, and my algorithm on TikTok is kind of like you push a song for a month and post a song and then go right back at it again and just like force it down their throat kind of.
Yes.
And I ain't gonna lie, I am going the Kesh route, the groovy. I am going after the ladies. You know, the ladies to me is, you know, that's all I really care about.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
You know, hey, fellas, pick up yourself, one yourself, but it's just like, you know, wherever the ladies go, we will follow. So I do know that. But yeah, man, I want to make the girls wind up, bend down low, and all type of thing. You know,
Listen,
that's the type of party I am.
I'm so glad you touched on that because, again, on my way here, I really like to, you know, familiarize myself with the artist, the music, and I can hear that. And we talk about this all the time. People are like, really, Rebel? Yes, I'm a groovy girl.
Yeah,
to
man.
my heart
And groovy
all
coming back.
day. I love it. It just
Groovy
you
coming
get
back
the best
too.
wine
Yes.
in an event.
What's crazy?
Off a nice groovy song.
Last night I dropped my song Access Granted, and I was like, yo, if you don't have a woman to wine, this is the time of the party. And it's just like, I personally feel like you have to try. You have to try to get that wine right there, cause like this is the moment where you're gonna get it. If you're gonna get your access granted, that is the time. So you know, it's definitely a lot more music's coming. I about to drop another compa. Why in the heat of Trinidad too? Like I'm gonna keep groovy, which is a lot of people don't do. But you know, I feel like if I stay in my lane and my little niche, I think I'll be able to come out on top.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah. So I have a lot of stuff coming. Just be on the lookout.
Listen,
you know?
I'm excited. I am a lover of groovy through and through.
Yes.
And now I have groovy tunes to look forward to
Yes.
during Carnival season.
Yes. It's gonna be a great time. Great time. I'm going to Trinidad in January 3rd. I'm gonna be there for 2 months.
Wonderful.
I got the season. I'm ready for the season. It's all about peace.
Okay, I was about to tell you. Are you ready?
It's about peace and
Because
ways.
the Mecca is not easy.
No, man.
By no means.
I feel like the year I've been really trying to I've been practicing. I've been getting
You been
my
in the
body
gym?
No.
Look at my face.
No, me.
When I say Trinidad is not easy, Nyla gonna let you know. She gonna show you.
And Nyla well fit. What's
so
crazy
you need
is
to go in the gym too.
a month ago when I went down to Trinidad before Nyla started releasing to work on the music, and Nyla landed 4 hours after me. As she landed, she went straight to our show. After the show, she went to another show. We didn't get back home till 5 in the morning. Why is Nyla calling us at 9 in the morning?
Like, let's go outside.
I'm like, yo, why are you doing this? She's like, this is what we do. And Carnival about to be what? So you better get... And I was just like...
She telling you no
yes,
lies.
No, and
you will sleep when you're dead.
Yes,
okay?
exactly. I think that is the
Sleep when you're
slogan.
dead.
That's a slogan. So we're ready. I'm ready for it all, and I really do appreciate all you for having me. It's definitely been an amazing conversation. I like these type of conversations, so I think whenever I do get to have them, I definitely want to express how much I do appreciate them, how much I love them. You know, I think these type of conversations are what take everything. You educate people, and I love educating. I love knowledge, and I think knowledge is the most powerful thing on earth.
You are becoming one of my favorite artists. Oh my gosh, I love it here.
Thank you.
But before we do let you go, tell us, what does Carnival mean to you?
Carnival is woman.
Great answer. I love it here again.
Carnival is woman.
Yes.
Carnival, that is it too. And like I tell you, Carnival is woman, rum, and peace. I think I
agree.
Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
go with your three.
Yeah, woman, rum, and peace. I think if you're able to find those three characteristics for honest, it's whatever you make it. That's what I enjoy. I have my friends. We party. We find women that. And the thing is, we ain't stuff like we out there. We just like to have a good time, and we like women energy. So we like women are wrong, and we're just gonna always have a good time. So I personally feel, once you come with that attitude, you'll be great.
As you should. Hilarious. But listen, do us a favor. Let our viewers and our listeners know how they can keep up with you.
Okay, so I'm literally the only third. The only third. The only third you're going to find on the web. Nah, man, they're going to have other thirds. But if you type in the only third, TH3RD, on all platforms, you will find me. The streaming platform is TH3RD by itself. But just look up the only third, and I'm definitely going to be found. Love and appreciate everybody that supports me and everybody that's about to support me. It's definitely a journey. And come join it. It's going to be fun.
Absolutely. So 2025, we are looking forward to all the new music.
Yes.
Baby, nobody has to know.
Thank you.
Baby, nobody has to know. So show me how
Come on, Silent.
What was that? Baby, nobody has to know.
Brilliant.
baby, nobody has to know. So show me how long we gotta keep this under us, 'cause we know that it's wrong. Boy, tell me how long, yeah. You gotta be passing the shades to save on some. Baby, hold on.
The way I move is a crime. I wanna hold up, but unwind. In the streets all the time, but in the streets you is mine. 'Cause nobody has to know. Only me and you, we can keep it on the low. Just between us two.
I want that if you can keep it. Actually, I cannot. Actually, can it hide? It's all a secret.
Access granted. Permission to enter for a long time. I'm watching. Been waiting for you to come over. She wants slow and bend low. The access granted. Give me permission to enter for far. Our signals cross now. I'm staring from far away. How you gyrate your body so smooth. Can we get closer to you, girl, some type of way? You right always the same. Like in a mood, you in a mood. Let's make a decision to get on the road. We locked in a groove, we breaking the rules. Tonight is the night, we got nothing to lose. Come let me hold on your waist and jam. You know we don't care if the session ran. We jamming, jamming. Now she pull me closer and tell me access granted. Permission to enter that for a time. I'm watching. Been waiting for you to come over.
sharks in the water. I knew I shouldn't trust neighbors and daughters.
Okay.
I know I shouldn't deal her. I should have listened to Triller. I should have listened to Rio. I listened to Quad, but I refuse to let myself feel less of a man. So I finish with that. Don't let me say twice. And everything run up me. Nice.
I know that I can make it without you. You play with my love, it's true. I know I can do better when I put my head together. 'Cause I know that I can make it without you, baby. I know that I can make it without you. You play with my love, it's true. I know I can do better when I put my head together. 'Cause I know that I can make it without you.
Trust cannot forgive you this time. I love you, but you cross the line, baby. I thought without you I lose my mind. But I'm gonna be just fine, baby. Just fine. Just fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be just fine, baby. Just fine. Just fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be just fine, baby.
I know that I can make it without you. You play with my love, it's true. I know I can do better when I put my head together. 'Cause I know that I can make it without you. I know that I can make it without you. You play with my love, it's true. I know I can do better when I put my head together. I know that I can make it without you.
I forget when I couldn't. You did every single thing you said you would. Oh, I knew I shouldn't. Put myself stuck in them stories. No one thing I don't want to get sore. You lucky I know your father. You lucky I go call it with your brother. Yeah. Or else they would have to call the police. You want to want me looking so deep.
I know that I can make it without you. You play with my love, it's true. I know I can do better when I put my head together. 'Cause I know that I can make it without you. I know that I can make it without you. You play with my love, it's true. I know I can do better when I put my head together. 'Cause I know that I can make it without you.
Just fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be just fine, baby. Just fine. Just
Well done. Whoa, this voice, Sabe, Rashid, Rabbas. That is it. What is it?
Baby, if you love me, why you leave it?
Baby, I'll give you all that I have. That is it.
I cannot live without you, why you leave it?
I gotta know what.
Baby, if you love me, why you leave it?
Always I'm talking in your head.
I cannot live without you, why you leave it?
tell you my son, why never give me that lie. And if
Well done. Whoa, it's boy, Sabe, Rashid, Rabbas. That is it. What is it?
Baby, if you love me, why you leave it?
Baby, I'll give you all that I have. That is it.
I cannot live without you, why you leave it?
I gotta know what.
Baby, if you love me, why you leave it?
Always I'm talking in your head.
I cannot live without you, why you leave it?
tell you my son, why never give me that lie. And if I have to leave you, tell to God that I will cry. But when my woman leave me, yes, my life is feeling sore. But when my woman leave me, yes, my boy, I am my boy. I'm the man of the heart. All them women getting vexed. They try to take me from you, but they know that I'm the best. They know that I'm the best. They know that I'm the best. I'm the best.
Baby, if you love me, why you leave it? I cannot live without you, why you leave it? Baby, if you love me,
Listen, that interview was bomb.
Yes.
And you always come in with the catalog. You're always surprising the artists. Like, they never expect what you're going to play. You're like, oh my God. Like, with Lapana down to him. Like, you just be on point every time. You are my favorite DJ.
My, don't be trying to steal my DJ.
Ma'am, we fighting them. But listen, no, this is not my last show. Next Saturday is going to be my last show before the new year.
Yes.
But I just want to say silent. Like, I appreciate you coming through every Saturday for me. Like,
Yes.
you never let me down.
Yes.
Ever. So massive. Big up to
Yes.
DJ Silent. Follow him.
Yes.
Book him. Stream his mixes.
Absolutely.
Support the man.
Yes. Yes. My DJ.
Okay? And listen, Unplugged with Rebel Mass. This is what I'm like 10 months in.
Yes, my
And
love.
I am just so amazed, so grateful.
Yes.
Y'all see this new filter? Like we
Yes.
working, we
working,
moving.
we moving.
And in 2025, I can just promise more interviews like the one today, and
Yes.
we are just gonna step things up a whole lot of notches. So
Yes.
prepare to be sick of me. Okay?
Okay.
And keep up with Rebel Mass on TikTok, Instagram. You know, on IG, I am Rebel Mass _ 2.0.
Yep.
Rebel Mass on TikTok and Facebook. You know, they got my government up there, but it's still Rebel Mass. Okay? And Silent, let the people know how they can keep up with you.
So on Instagram is DJ Silent _. Facebook is DJ Silent Bowie Sound. That is BAWI Bowie Sound. TikTok is DJ Silent 767, and also on SoundCloud is DJ Silent 82. You can go in there. I have playlists. I have mixes. Actually, my playlists are doing good.
Good afternoon.
As they should.
Doing real good. So I put out like a dancehall playlist and everybody. I put out like and
No,
I just
I don't. Can I
I
call
put out
back
like
in 1 minute? I'm
not
on
just
the
like
air.
Caribbean stuff. I put out like R&B, neo soul. A lot of people like the neo soul. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah,
You're
so
very
there's a
versatile
platform.
too.
Yep.
Okay, so listen, Massive, this has been an amazing show powered by Caribbean Life Radio and Caribbean Life TV. Shout out to Unplugged sponsor Diane Halen, the Trinidadian jewelry designer. And yes, Unplugged with Rebel Mass will be here next Saturday, same time, same place. Lock in, okay? And we out. Go ahead. Take us out, Simon. I love this tune. The rhythm is
This one is called the Dirty Trump Rhythm for 2025 Soca.
Who named this? Dirty Trump rhythm?
Half of the whole. Tell them what's for them rule. Come with me and you. I'm more precious than gold. My story is built to unfold. I come back with the soul. Half of the half. Half of the half is a whole. I got half, I got part, I got half, I got part. Money I go run through the gate. If I don't try elevate, if I don't try to educate, keep them in a state where people pray and meditate. Don't make no special request. Don't dedicate. Just relax and wait. Money I go run through the gate. They say, don't tell the girl them chin up. Tell them watch them out and skin up. Who's thinking like a model on the pin up? One arm like